Yes, welcome. The topic is about orthographic projection on the subject engineering graphics applicable for students studying BE BTech first year. The model is shown at here. The corresponding diagram is drawn on the marker board. It's a three-dimensional drawing. Okay. So look onto this diagram. This will be the length of the object, which will have more distance. It's given as 90 mm. This will be the corresponding length of the object. Okay. And the breadth of the object will be. This part is called the breadth of the object. 15 plus 20 plus 15 will be 50 mm. 50 mm will be the overall breadth of this object. This breadth, this is the breadth of the object. Okay. And the backside breadth can also be taken the same, 50 mm. This is length, this is breadth, and this will be the height of the object. So height of the object will be this distance. Okay, you have to add base thickness as 20 mm. This part is called as base part, base surface, top surface, and this is the bottom of the base, shown yellow in color. Base thickness is 20 mm. This is base part, 20 mm. Plus this height is 30 mm from the top surface of the base to the central point of the arc. Okay, so look onto this object. Base thickness is given as 20 mm plus this is top surface of the base, shown yellow in color. From the top surface of the base, at 30 mm height, the center point of the arc lies. Arc radius is given as 25 mm. So for better understanding, consider base thickness plus 30 plus 25, 30 it represents. Okay, so this is a arc of a semicircular shape. This arc is of semicircular shape. So this is arc means the radius will be constant throughout the semicircle. This distance can also be taken as same 25 mm. So 25 mm plus up to top surface of the base 30 mm plus base thickness 20. So 20 plus 30 will be 50. 50 plus 25 will be 75 mm is the overall height of the object. The dimensions are given in terms of millimeter. Okay, so the height is 75. Breadth of the object is this part is breadth. 15 plus 20 plus 15 will be 50 mm. And the length of the object, ideally you can measure it from the diagram. It is given as 90 mm. Overall length is 90 mm. So now I am going to convert this 3D into 2D representation. That is called as a front view, top view, and I am going to draw a right side view for this given object. For this front view direction denoted by arrowhead, this is the front view direction. This is the length of the object. Perpendicular to the plane of projection, the arrowhead is placed. So, okay, so this is the front view direction. For this front view direction, this will be the right side of the object. So looking into the right side, the observer, what are the portions visible to the observer? It's called the right side view. Shall be drawn on the left side of the front view. Okay, following first angle projection principle. So look on to that one by one. So first we consider the length of the object is 90 mm, including the green part and this blue color part. So draw one reference line called as XY line using the longer scale of your drafter. Okay, somewhere on this XY line, you mark a point and draw an horizontal line using your HB pencil. Is called the lower edge of the base. This line we are going to draw it at first. Okay. So looking in this direction, the observer can see the length of the object and the height of the object. So I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. The yellow surface on the top of the base shall be merged forming a single top edge over the base part of the object. So this is the corresponding front view. We'll have the length of the object and we'll have the height of the object. Understand? The yellow surface will be merged forming a single top edge. That you have to understand. So you can see the blue color part on the base and green color part on the base. Green color is smaller part, and you can see this red color portion. Okay, this yellow green surface will be merged forming a single vertical edge. Only two dimensions will be visible to the observer. So like this, a three-dimensional drawing will be given in the examination or in practice. The object will not be given. Here I use for understanding purpose, that is for explanation purpose. The corresponding object or the model is also shown in this video. So first you draw a reference line, after that the XY line, that is on over the XY line, draw one 90 mm length, draw the base edge of the object. This is a lower base edge. Thickness of the base is 20 mm, this part is 20 mm. Draw a vertical line at a height of 20 mm means 2 centimeter, and concentrate on rectangle. This forms the base part of the object. Okay. This includes this blue color part and the small green part. So green part, where it will come we don't know. The distance is taken from the diagram. 15 mm will be the horizontal distance. Okay, so this distance is horizontal distance, blue color part. From the end point at 90 mm, this end point, at the reverse, mark a distance of 15 mm. So that corresponds, this is the end point. Okay, from here you mark 15 mm on the lower part of this rectangle. 15 mm will be less than 90. Draw one vertical line so that this distance are dimensioned. This is 15 mm. Draw dimension line. Then you draw one parallel dimension line to mark the length of the object. So if you use a drafted scale for drawing the front view, top view, you can save the time and your answer will get perfectly right. It will not go cross. That is the purpose of mini drafter. Here I use a marker board. The same principles shall be followed when you draw it on the drawing sheet. Put a narrow arrow, shade it. This distance is 15 mm along the length of the object. That is the green color part length is 15 mm. 15. Overall length is 90. 90 shall be written center of the dimension line above the line. Okay. So next you can see this vertical edge, that is the red color part. The thickness of the red color portion will be taken the same distance, 20 mm. It turns like this. Okay. The base thickness 20. This red color portion thickness can also be taken as 20 mm. So draw a vertical line using your HB pencil. This object line. At how much height is equal to the height of the object? We calculated our height as 75 mm. 75 mm means 7.5 centimeter. Okay. There you draw the base top edge. Thickness is the same as 20 mm. And complete this vertical rectangle. Understand? This part is blue color part, this part is a red color portion, that is, this is a portion. So looking in this direction, arrow direction, observer can see the length of the object, this green color portion and this red color part. Okay, so this is called as front view. Then what about the inclined portion? Inclined portion height is not given in the diagram. It will be more than 30 mm from the top surface of the base. This is top surface, shown yellow in color. From that you can take a height equal to 35 mm. By assumption we are doing this. This is center of the semicircle. One arc is there of radius 25 mm. This height is not given in the diagram. It should be more than 30 mm. You can take it as 35 or 40 like that. Okay. So let me take 30 mm, 35 mm, more than 30. This is top surface line of top edge of the base. From that you mark a distance of 35 mm. 35 mm means 3.5 cm. 30 mm means 30 mm is the height of the center of the arc, radial arc. This height is greater. That is, this is that height. Shown the box like graphical representation. This height is taken as more than 30. It may be taken as 35 mm. Okay. So this point is located. Next, this is joint. This triangular portion shown box like that. This is black color edge is joined with the top surface of the base corner. This is top surface of the base corner. You can join it by freehand scale. This forms the view called front view. Another name for front view is elevation. Understand? So let us dimension this. For dimensioning, you can use a thin HB pencil lead. This height is base thickness is 20 plus 35. Overall height of the object shall be 75 mm. So base part thickness is 20 plus 35 plus overall height of the object what we calculated was 75 mm. Okay, this completes the view called front view, and exactly below the front view a top view diagram will come. Okay, following first angle projection principle of the method, use a 2H pencil for drawing vertical projector. The end points of the front view are traced by projection line like this. Somewhere below the front view, it may be taken some suitable distance and consider the top view. So the earlier the object was placed like this. Yeah, the object was placed like this. This is length, breadth and height. Okay, so now the observer goes to the top of the object. So looking from the top, the observer can see the top. The view obtained is called as a top view. What are the portions that is visible to the observer is represented in the diagram called as top view or plan. So looking from the top, the observer can see the top surface of the base on both the sides, right side and left side. Plus the thickness portion shall be also seen. Okay, and this red color portion shall be seen looking from the top. These are the portions visible to the observer. Okay, so I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. You can see the top surface, that is yellow part on both the sides, and this red color portion thickness plus this thickness of this red color portion land. Okay. So you can see the breadth of the object and you can see the length of the object. So I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. The view obtained is called as a top view. So this green surface on this back side shall be merged forming a single vertical edge. That you have to understand. Okay. The view obtained is called as top view. Somewhere below the front view, draw one horizontal line using your HB pencil object line to show the base and the length. So the breadth of the base is given as, we calculated as for 50 mm. This is the breadth part of the backside breadth will also be same as 50 mm. That is 5 centimeter. Draw the 5 centimeter line shall be drawn using vertical scale of it. After construct one rectangle like this. Okay. So this red color portion thickness is given as measured as 20 mm, same as base thickness 20. Okay. So from the previous front view, draw vertical projector where it intersects with this rectangular box. There you draw continuous line using HB pencil. This forms the red color portion. Red color portion will have the thickness of the red portion and breadth shall be seen in the top view. Okay, this is top view. And the center, this 18 mm is the thickness of the triangular part. Is at the middle of this, passing through the middle of this rectangle. Okay, so we'll construct that. The base breadth is given as 50 mm. 50 divided by 2 will be 25 mm. Along the breadth of the object, mark one center and draw one center line lightly like this for reference. So 18 divided by 2 will be 9 mm. So above the reference line 9 mm. 9 mm will have that is 9 mm. 9 mm means less than 1 centimeter. Okay. So consider along this lighter line, above and below mark distance of 9 mm above and below. Okay. Up to the end of the rectangle, these two parallel lines shall be drawn. And here one cross cutting is there. One on the left side and one on the right side. The distance is taken from the diagram. Okay, you trace it from the previous front view. Mm. Okay, and here 20 mm is there. 20 mm is this. This is that portion shown yellow in color. In between this 20 mm, this 18 mm thickness of the rectangular triangular part lies. Okay, so 20 mm along the center line, above and below this center line, you take the distance. So 20 divided by 2 will be 10 mm. 10 mm above the center line, you mark a distance using the vertical scale of your drafter like this. Okay. And the horizontal distance is 15 mm. This 15 is, this is that 15 traced from the previous front view, where it intersects with the rectangular, outer rectangular in the top view. Locate a point and join it by freehand scale. So this point and this point is to be joined. Then this point and this point shall be joined. Okay. So join it by using freehand scale. That is a simple ordinary scale. And this edge shall be joined. So later we can remove the center line which we have drawn for reference. Okay. So this forms this is a rectangular portion. This red is, this is that part. This green, yellow part above and below shall be this yellow and this yellow. This is a triangular portion thickness. Okay. And you can remove the unwanted portion. So the view obtained is called as top view. So let us dimension this. So length will be same as the front view length. You need not to repeat the dimension. So let me mark the breadth of the object. This is calculated as 50 mm taken from the diagram. Draw a dimension line parallel to this vertical edge. Put it to narrow it, shade it, and you can write, mention the size as 50. Parallelly you have to write, okay. So next we have to dimension this rectangular portion thickness. So later we do it at here. I have to erase some part of this 3D diagram, okay. Next I am going to draw the right side view. So earlier the object was placed like this. This is length of the object, breadth of the object and height of the object. Okay. So for this arrow direction, this is the right side. So looking in this direction, the observer can see the breadth of the object. That is, this is the side view direction. You can see the breadth of the object and you can see the height of the object. So I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. The portions visible to the observer. What are the portions that is visible to the observer? I have to mark it in the diagram for explanation. So looking in this arrow direction, the observer can see the breadth of the object. This yellow, what is called the green part, this center gold color part, and another green part on the right side. Okay, this is that portion. And you can see the overall height. It includes the base thickness plus the red color portion shall be seen as a rectangle. This red color portion shall be seen as a rectangle. So I turn the object so that you can see it in the camera. This side surface will be merged forming a single vertical edge on both the sides of the triangular part. And this yellow surface on the top surface of the base will be merged forming a single vertical edge on the top surface of the base. That you have to understand. So this is called as right side view. Right side view shall be drawn on the left side of the front view following first angle projection principle of the method. Take this corner point of the front view as reference. Take your protector. So turn your protector. Keep it with the point of coincidence. Draw one 45-degree inclined line called as meter line. Read like this: 0, 10, 20, 40, 45, put a point. Join it using freehand scale. This line shall be drawn by using 2H pencil. It's a reference, it's a meter line called as meter line. Understand? Next, you draw horizontal projector from the previous top view using the longer scale of your drafter. So this meter line where the horizontal projector where it intersects with the meter line, there you draw vertical projector. So use drafter scale for better performance. Okay, so that your diagram will not go across. Okay, then you trace out this previous this triangular part thickness 18 mm shall be drawn using line called 2H pencil line or projection line, where it intersects with the meter line. There you draw vertical projector. Up to this XY line. Understand? So these projection lines are used to trace the breadth of the object. What are the portions that is seen in the top view shall be traced to locate the side view called right side view shall be drawn on the left side of the front view following first angle projection principle of the method. So this is a side view called the right side view. Base thickness is the same as 20 mm, uniform base thickness. This green on the right side, left side one green small portion is there, center gold color part. This 50 shall be traced like this. This also be same as 50 mm. Use HB pencil object line. Mostly don't try to turn the scale of drafter scale. The setting may be changed. So this forms the lower part of the base. The base thickness is same as front view base thickness 20 mm. This 20 shall be projected using 2H pencil like this. So construct the base part showing the base thickness and the breadth of the object. Okay, so this forms the base part of seen in the side view, and this is 20 mm. 20 mm means 20 divided by 2 will be 10 mm. This overall base distance is 50 mm. 50 divided by 2 center, you mark one line, so that this side will be 25, this side will be 25. Okay. So along this marked point or the line as reference, both the sides you mark 10 mm, 10 mm like that. 10 mm on right side, 10 mm on the left side. There you draw one rectangle. This forms a gold color part at the center, and you can remove the reference line as later. Okay, a pointer line. So this will be the green color portion. Small green part, this is small green part, this is a gold color part at the center. This forms this center rectangle is, this is that part. Okay. And on the both the end points of this breadth wise, you can see the sky blue part. Now I'm going to draw the sky blue part. So we don't know how much distance we have to draw this vertical line. Just to extend this vertical line. So this line denotes this vertical edge, and this is right side vertical edge. This is that part. Okay. And along this breadth 50 mm, you mark one center point. 50 divided by 2 will be 25 mm. Put a point. There you draw one lighter line for reference. Okay. The height of the center of the semicircle, height of this semicircle center is 30 mm from the top surface of the base. This is top surface of the base. Okay, there you draw. From here you measure from the base top surface, you mark 30 mm, that is 3 centimeter along this vertical scale of a drafter. There you locate one point. Okay, so this forms the center of the semicircle. Next, take your compass. Take your compass and with that marked center as a reference, draw one arc of radius will be 25 mm, that is 2.5 centimeter. Okay, so these forms, here I use marker board, the same principle should be followed when you draw in other drawing sheet. Okay, this forms the center. This is center for the arc of 25 mm. Place one small, put one small plus mark and point out the center. Okay, this is center. And remove this roughly drawn line. Okay, now I going to draw this is arc shown pale blue in color, the sky blue in color. And now I going to mark this rectangular portion, seems as a vertical rectangle. Okay, that height we don't know, so we trace out from the previous front view. This is front view height. Okay, the same height shall be seen in the side view also. Okay, so next the triangular portion thickness is 18 mm. So here we mark the center of the arc. Along the arc center, right side 18 divided by 2 will be 9 mm on the right side. Left side 9 mm, you mark, put a point, and there you draw a vertical line and enclose it inside a vertical rectangle. This forms a triangular portion thickness. Cover this top surface. Okay, this vertical rectangle is the green what is called a red color portion. Okay, so let us dimension this. So release your drafter scale, rotate the nut in anti-clockwise, scale will be loosened. Then you must reset it to 45 degree. Then rotate the nut by holding the scale. Draw a leader line to mark the arc of the semicircle. 45 degree inclined line is called as leader line. Then you again release your drafter scale. First drawn line is the XY line. Keep the longer scale over that. Rotate the nut in clockwise by holding the scale. Here you draw a horizontal line. Okay, so from here to here is the radius. Put only one arrow. I am going to mark in terms of radius of the semicircle. That is, this is the arc. Radius is given as 25 mm. So write as R 25. R stands for radius. 25 is the distance, radius distance. Okay. Next, the height is previously we marked in the front view. That is, the area the object was like this. This height is triangular portion height is taken as 35 mm. Okay. Need not to repeat this. Same height will be here also. Need not to repeat the dimension. And what are the portions? Then we mark the base as 50 mm. 50 mm is the overall breadth of the object. So this green color portion distance will be 15 mm. This is side view. This green color portion length will be 15 mm. Right side 15 mm, left side 15 mm. Center 20 mm is the golden part. Okay. So let us dimension this also. Check whether the scale is perfect horizontal or not. You can complete this dimensioning work by using drafter scale itself. So this is horizontal distance along the breadth of the object, 15, center 20. Put arrow at both the ends of this dimension line, shade it and write 15. So 15 plus 15. 30 plus 20 will be 50 mm. It's the overall breadth of the object. Seen in the side view called right side view. Arc is dimensioned. Next, base thickness already previously we marked in the front view itself. And rectangular portion is slope. Seems as a rectangular portion. Its height is 35 mm above the base thickness. Its dimension. Overall height is 35. 75. So next we going to dimension the top view also. It's incomplete. Okay. Let me erase this small portion of this 3D diagram. Using the longer scale of a drafter, draw extension line. So this distance is, and the base thickness of the triangular part is 18 mm. This is 18. Then you draw again one parallel dimension line like this. Overall breadth is 50. So this is a top view. So top view, the observer goes to the top of the object. The portion visible to the observer, previously I explained. So this distance is triangular part thickness 18 mm plus this gold color part thickness breadthwise distance is 20. Full breadth is taken as 50 mm. Okay, that is shown on the left hand side itself. So this completes the views called the right side view, front view, and side view. What is called as a top view is fully completed. So let us write the name of the diagram. So draw guidelines for uniform height of letters. The top view shall come exactly below the front view. Okay, that you have to understand. So writing work should be carried out using HB pencil itself. Appears to be dark. This is a front view. This corresponds to the top view or plan. This is a right side view drawn on the left side of the front view, but the name remains the same. So at the right side lower part of the diagram, draw two guidelines and you can write all dimensions are in mm, millimeter as a unit followed. So for different 3D object, you practice referring your textbook or follow our channel for better explanation. Thanks for listening.